I felt good to be here.
Here we are, gathered up in Granny's drafty old house, her breezy old house, her wind-whispering old house. Here we are, gathered up in this shambling old house, warm as a stew sitting cooking on the stove. Plates laid out made of paper and plastic, never fancier than plastic. Ain't no dishes with the plastic. Ain't no worries washing plates made out of plastic. 3 generations of the Gibsons come to sup. Great Uncle Horace comes a-rolling in too early. That man is always early, staying late, but always early. He comes ambling up the driveway, but he ain't in a hurry. I know the sound of his beat-up Chevy truck. Mama Daddy cackling loud coming in Granny's kitchen. She's cooking in the kitchen, she's serving in the kitchen. There's a line a mile long wrapped around Granny's kitchen, kinfolk rolling in by the dozen from out the cold. The kids are sitting by a gold and silver-laden tree, a plastic-adorned tree, an Oreo'd tree, a tree Great-Grandpa bought way back in '53, when Granny wasn't Granny but a girl. Aunt Linda saunters in with a dress that's far too thin, hauling in her boyfriend. He's a different boyfriend. Not the same boyfriend as last year's old boyfriend. Her smile flashing like a red-rimmed bucket full of pearls. Boys in the yard gathered round hot-rodded cars. They're hopped-up old cars. They're slicked-up old cars. Boys peering down under the hood of their old cars, laying bets but never laying down the rubber. Girls sneaking out the back behind the cotton shack, telling lies and telling facts behind the cotton shack, gathering up gossip like cotton in a sack, waiting to be called in for Christmas supper. Now the cousins are out back, plinking cans in the dirt, shooting BBs in the dirt, and wrestling in the dirt. Ricky's got a hole in his brand new Christmas shirt. He's sure to get a whooping later on. The girls are getting mad because Ricky's shooting wild, done popped one in the back and left a bruise there on her back. The girls are getting even, throwing rocks right back. Ricky's crying, not leaving well enough alone. Now the rocks are flying and Ricky, he's still crying. Ricky, he's still crying, and the girls, they start lying. "We didn't throw no rocks," says the girls, flat out lying. And I keep thinking about that sweet potato pie. The boys standing by their cars are smoking and a-grinning, slick as fresh starched linen. The fun is just beginning. A stray rock comes tumbling down and hitting Charles's Plymouth. Can't cover up that dent with any lie. The boys come to the cousins, pissed off by the dozen. Sir, they're right mad by the dozen, and all of them start cussing. Here come the mamas and the daddies, and they commence to fussin'. I stand beneath the cottonwood and hush. Barren fields are only witness to the raucous that we're making, to the time that we're taking, to the pillars that we're shaking. Kinfolk leaning in to smell what Granny's baking. Our laughter echoes in the pastures and the woods. Uncle Horace, thumping nickels, betting $1 for every flip. Heads or tails, it flips. Clatter chatter on the floor, it flips. Uncle Horace breaking even, or so he says, on every flip. But we all know he's losing every dollar. Papa's there all by himself, just a-sitting on the porch. His eyes just like a torch. Yes, his eyes just like a torch. I come sit down by Papa while he's smoking on the porch. He smokes and rolls his torchlight eyes as the sun goes down. The wind a-rattling, raking over dried out old corn husks. Now we watch the dusk. winter breezes stirring dust. December winds swirl ghosts to life, raking through the husks, making figures dance across the harrows and the ground. Cottonwoods, mulberries, and oak trees in the yard, turning into shadow, yes, slipping into shadow. Papa smiles as he smokes, his face cast into shadow. Wild brays and laughter from inside are the only sounds. Just you and me and the old oak trees, he says, and then I listen. To Papa here I listen. When Papa speaks, you listen. 'Cause he's always got a moonshine story for anyone who'll listen. Running whiskey as a boy all through the hollers. I myself ain't a boy no more, you see, and those Christmases now are gone. But they beat just like a song, like a heartbeat or a song. We've been scattered by the winds and waters, forgotten like a song. But we can remember if we choose to listen. Yes, the house is there, all haunted and bare, and I turn an ear and listen. It's those Christmases I'm missing. Those Christmases I'm missing. Papa, Horace, cousins, and all the others. They're the ones I'm missing.